Hey guys, my name is Dice Rolling. Today we're going to be taking a look at some horror movie characters that were so goddamn stupid it's a miracle they're alive. At least, some of them. You know the type of character I'm talking about. The asshole who tells everyone to split up before going to investigate a noise that was obviously made by the killer. Or the bitch who refuses to believe all the blatant warnings about a vengeful spirit in her house, and promptly gets eviscerated by said ghost. So without further ado, this is my list of 10 of the dumbest horror movie characters. Each of Alison's friends, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Alison seems to hang out with some pretty dim bulbs, if you catch my drift. However, in the circumstance of her possibly being kidnapped by some possibly homicidal hillbillies, none of them are very helpful. As a matter of fact, they all end up getting killed due to their own actions. However, the reason I'm putting them so low on this list is because this is a comedy, meant to point out stereotypes of horror, and these friends are the primary butt of the joke. Helen Shivers, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Helen is, in many ways, your typical blonde in a horror movie. However, she does manage to prove her strength and resilience while fending off the hook-wielding killer who's after her, until she decides it would be a wise idea to stop mere feet away from safety to see if the killer is still after her. If she had simply continued forward, she would have survived. Lewis Creed, Pet Cemetery. I could forgive Lewis for burying Church in the Micmac burial grounds, given that he didn't know what would happen. Burying Gage there came from a place of unimaginable grief, and a touch of madness. But repeating this with Rachel goes beyond my ability to overlook things. Granted that by this point, Lewis has 100% gone off the deep end. Let's not forget that he was in some sort of denial about Church the whole time, though.
It will be all right, Rachel. I promise.
Darius Jenner, Jeepers Creepers. While I could have put both of the Jenner siblings in this spot, I decided that it was technically Darius's fault that the creeper caught on to them. Besides, it was ultimately him the creeper was after. Morally, Darius was only trying to do the right thing, but calling the police would have been a much wiser choice than having a look for himself. It's another example of what not to do in a horror movie.
Jerry, don't even think about it! Gary!
I told you I heard someone!
Okay, you know the part in scary movies where somebody does something really stupid and everybody hates them for it? This is it.
Wendy Torrance, The Shining. There's a reason Wendy is included, in a not-so-flattering light, in a series of memes on the internet. While she does eventually show some strength in favor of saving Danny, she's really the exact opposite of the type of person you'd want trying to help you. Even with a decent weapon in hand going up against her psychotic, unarmed husband, she still somehow cowers in fear until the last possible second. Danny does a lot more than she does to save their lives.
Don't hurt me!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Stay away from me! Please!
Barbara, Night of the Living Dead. In a zombie apocalypse, the last thing you want is dead weight, pun intended. And unfortunately for Ben, that's exactly what Barbara is. Granted, she just saw her brother be killed by the recently reanimated dead, but that's no excuse for looking around like a drunken squirrel and providing zero help. Even when faced by her now zombified brother, she's taken out pretty easily.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave.
Mayor Larry Vaughn, Jaws. It takes a special sort of individual to be ignorant enough to ignore people telling him there's a man-eating shark near a highly populated beach. Twice. All for the sake of keeping his reputation clean and his profit flowing in. But maybe I just have a problem with political leaders who choose to ignore major problems.
But as you see, it's a beautiful day, the beaches are open, and the people are having a wonderful time. Amity, as you know, means friendship.
Myka, Paranormal Activity. This character has been berated time and time again, and for good reason. He tries to act the part of the macho guy protecting his girl. The problem is, this is a malevolent unseen force he's up against. Katie repeatedly tells Myka they should go, and that they're in danger once things start to elevate. So what does Myka do? He breaks out the Ouija board! I felt very little remorse when he died, not gonna lie.
You promised me you weren't gonna mess with that stuff.
No, I promised you I wasn't gonna buy a Ouija board.
Oh,
I didn't buy a Ouija
you
board.
knew exactly what I meant.
I borrowed a Ouija
How
board.
dare you?
Eric, Evil Dead. Eric isn't the guy you would want to bring to a secluded cabin to help with someone going through drug withdrawals. And he's definitely the last person you'd want going anywhere near an ominous book bound in human skin. Despite the numerous warning signs that this book shouldn't be messed with, Eric not only decides to take a look at its pages, but also read a key incantation out loud. Again, despite the fact that the book itself tells him not to.
Naturum Demonto. Leave this book alone.
Every damn character, Birdemic. Watch one little clip from this movie, and I highly doubt I would need to explain why I put them all at number 1. But just in case. Every character that you see in the duration of this film has an IQ in the single digits. Not one smart decision is made by any of them.
Shit, here they come!
So, those were my picks for the top 10 dumbest horror movie characters. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like to let me know. And don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what horror movie characters you think are brain dead. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you later.